everybody, welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the American Hockey League. I'm James Cebulski. Always a good night of action on the ice here. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Eagles take possession to get this one underway. Quick feed to Nielsen. Glove save made by Primo. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Fensor. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Shot! With the stop.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Suzuki's won the draw here in their own zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. The Eagles have it from their own end. Nielsen's got it along the wing. Coming to the slot. That's gloved by Primo. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Chicago's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. To his teammate. Puts it on net. Turned aside with the glove by Liner. Moves the puck across to Boulet. The Eagles move it in. Here's a shot. Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops and put one in early. That's the best way to get it done. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Been pushing hard here early in this first period, and look at that. Their hard work pays off with a goal.
There's so many mini games within a game, James, and to start the period, you can look at it as one, and they have certainly dominated in that area. And when you start the game like this, you dictate the pace, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, and send a strong message to their away opponent that when you come into our barn, you're not going away with a W.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves it quickly over to Akan. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Moves it to Valimaki. And that's off target as it hits a body. Passes the puck over to Sendin. And now he tries to get it across to Megna. The Wolves gain control of the puck. Nice connection on a cross-ice pass. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Back at the point, they set it up. And that's broken up. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Just slide to the net.
Well, he certainly tags this one here, James. I mean, the puck's moving fast. It's heavy, but guess what? It doesn't hit the net, so it doesn't matter.
With possession along the wall. Best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for a goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
Here they come on the attack. Oh, tries to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
The Eagles played along the wing. Chicago's got the puck. Great read in the offensive zone by Toporowski. Taken by Nystrom.
Primo's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save.
Puck picked up by Paparowski. And that pass goes off a stick. Quick pass to Nadeau. Quick shot! Denied by the goaltender.
Miner's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Chicago's got possession of the puck. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Great burst of speed to come up with it. Nystrom's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck across to Fensor. Havlichev's gaining momentum. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Tynan. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Vierling. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Chicago's got that goal back. They conceded, and look at how early we are here in this first.
Well, yeah, and I'm impressed here, James. I mean, it's not easy to respond after a quick goal is scored against you to start the game, and they find a way to do it. They know it's a long runway, but they want to make sure they get to their game quickly, and they did it.
The Wolves have it now. Chicago's looking to break out. Sends it over to Gundler. Passes it over. The Eagles look to start the transition game. Miner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Colorado's taking possession in their own end. Great pressure to force the turnover. He scores! What a goal!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. One of the most difficult things to do in the game is to be under pressure and still continue to make a play. I mean, when you have a defender who's strong on your tail, not only do you have to shield the puck and make sure that you possess and win that loose puck battle, but you also have to make a play coming out of it. So you have to have composure, and because of that composure, this one leads to a goal.
The Wolves have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now. More jump to their step, and now they want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead. Take the momentum and use it to their advantage.
Denies it in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And they keep the pressure on. Quick feed to Boré-Goulet. What a steal in his own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends it to the middle. And it caroms off a twig in front of the net. The Wolves have it behind the cage. The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Boré-Goulet. Stops that one. Taken along the wall by Christian. Back to the blue line. And he gets in front of that rocket. And he totally whiffs on that one. The turnover. Here they come. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Up along the wing. From the right side and up the middle. Takes a shot. And that's broken up. From behind the net. And it's kicked away. Colorado's got the puck. Chicago's got it now. Suzuki's on the attack in the offensive zone. Comes up with the block. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Chicago's got it from behind the net. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Handles the puck at the point. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Middleton's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Magna. Shot! Denied by Primo. Ivan's exploring options with the puck. The Wolves scoop it up along the boards. Great forecheck by Ivan. And now it's to Phil. Steps inside the line. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Sends a pass over. Pinned up along the boards. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. The Eagles played along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. Gaining steam here on the attack. Huge steal at his own end. Shot. A stop. Picked up along the boards by Magna. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Wolves lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Chicago's got the win off that draw. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Scooped up along the wall by Liuchev. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Feeds it across. Fires it. Oh, what a save in front.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. The Wolves take it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. And he gives it over to Puustinen. Drives it to the crease. And he rings the post.
The Eagles trying to shrink their deficit, but won't get done there as they wire it off the pipe.
Shot. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it. Puustinen's moving the puck through his own zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. The Eagles take possession in the defensive end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Fires it on net. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And now he angles it across to Brindamore. The Eagles gain possession. Barré-Boulet's lugging the puck. Inside the offensive zone. And that goes wide. Chicago's got it behind the net. Battle along the boards. Now he slides it up to Smith. Takes the feed. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Miner. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Chicago's got possession at center. Oh, look at this. Bastra's textbook positioning to break up the play. And now it's over to Ivan. And the intensity's supposed to ramp up here after that hit. Boom! Oh, nowhere to go on the play.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
And that doesn't reach the net. And he feeds it down to Ivan. Nice zone entry from the left. The Eagles looking against the half wall. Turns him away. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The centermen glide into position. Colorado's won the faceoff. And the Goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. Niuchev's crossed the line and gained the zone. Blocked in front. The Eagles will play it from the defensive zone. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Takes a shot. Denies him with a save. Forces the turnover. The Eagles gain possession along the wall. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a chance. Rough save by the goalie. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Wolves are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Chicago's won the draw and they'll go to work. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Makes the save on the slapper. Puck grab by Pavlichev. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Throws it in front. Picked off in front. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Colorado's got the lead in shots. Nevertheless, they still trail here in the first. The Wolves win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Receives the pass. Gets the puck in deep. The Wolves gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Smith. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it to Nielsen. Puts it on net. And that's deflected off someone in front. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Eagles have it from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck battle along the boards. And he passes it up ahead to Beerling. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Quick shot. Oh, it goes right up the post.
Chicago's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Grabs the puck. Takes the puck behind the net. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period, Chicago's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Wolves win the draw. Passes the puck over to Nadeau. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player. Slides the puck over to Sendin. Centering pass in front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. On the attack along the boards. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Wise takes it across the line. Sends the feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Well, some high-octane offense here. We call that the 200-foot play in basketball. It goes one way, then all the way down the other end. These teams are trading scoring chances right now.
Colorado's looking to even things up here in period number 1 as they still trail despite outshooting the opposition. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. The Wolves take it across the line. Takes the pass back at the point. And that's blocked. They go on the attack through center. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Grindemore's won it in their own end. Slides the puck across to Slavin. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Miner's got the puck and he's going to hang on. the midway mark in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Moves it quickly over to Bradley. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Oh, the power on it!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Wolves get a hold of the puck in their own end. Angles it over to Nadeau. Tries to get the puck to Rivida. The Wolves have it from the corner. And the puck's kicked free. Moves it to Nielsen. Carries it in. Picked up along the wall by Nielsen. The Wolves gain control of the puck. Through center. Gains the zone on the left wing. What a steal in his own end.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Throws the puck. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Puck scooped up by Miuchev. Gain momentum up along the side. Shot! Misses!
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you've got a prime-time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Quick pass to Smith. Chicago's got it into the offensive zone. Shot! Glove save. Slides it diagonally to Ivan. Gains the zone through center. Fires it. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Colorado's down here in period 1 despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. And off the draw, they'll take possession. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Works it across to Fensor. Across the line, down the left wall. And now it's grabbed by Sendin. Gaining momentum along the boards. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame. It's a 2-1 game. Sendin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Shuts him down. Sends it in deep. The Eagles have it against the wall. Quick feed to Sendin. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Eagles take over on possession. Wise plays it against the boards. Here's a short pass to Sendin. And a great save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Colorado still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. Lindemore's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Slavin swooping in on the attack. The Eagles have it now. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Bradley. Into the offensive zone. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Steps into all of that. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. Shot! And he gets enough to keep it out. Moves it to Ivan. The Wolves get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that goes off the glove. Play continues here. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Taken by Middleton. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Colorado's won the draw. Handles the pass. The Wolves gain control of it. Moves it around along the half wall. Pass out front. And that's intercepted. Into the offensive end now. Fires it on net. And he had the answer on that one.
Primo's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Colorado's generated a lot of scoring chances here in the first, but they still find themselves trailing late. And they win the draw on their own end. Slides the puck over. Dishes it off. Misses over the net. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Can't hang on after that hit. Across the line from center. The Eagles carry it along the wall. Slides it across. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Wolves are playing against the boards. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Barons is going off for 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by one. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Man advantage unit is set.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Handles the pass into the middle of the ice. And that one's stolen at center ice. The Wolves scoop it up along the boards. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Press one in front. Stopped it with the paddle. Wow. Feeds the puck across to Suzuki. Takes a shot. And he turned that one aside. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Great pass from off the right side. And now he tries to get it across to Suzuki. And down he goes as the puck goes free. No mistake on that one. The clinical power play goal.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front. Goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Here in the late goings of the period, Chicago's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win that draw at center. Dumps it in. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Phil's going to play it against the half wall. Toborowski's got it through the neutral zone. Here's a chance, and it banks off a stick in traffic. Here's a feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Tries to feed it over to Phil. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Puck picked up by Middleton. And he takes the dish. The Wolves gain possession in their own end. Quick pass up here late. Knocked off the puck. goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Colorado's hoping to even things up before this first intermission. They've had plenty of chances, but they still trail. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. He's got it behind the cage. Quick pass across to Bradley. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Puts it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Wolves gain possession. Puck grab by Yoon. In the books, let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Present your ticket stub from tonight's game. Receive up to 10% off of your meal at Bunsville Burgers Family Restaurants.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Primo's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
The Eagles have had multiple scoring opportunities, but they still trail in the second. Chicago's won the defensive zone draw. Angles it over to Nadeau. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Primo's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Nielsen. Takes it to the front. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the right side. And serves up a little knock on the play. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Nielsen's going off for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. He got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Another special teams opportunity for both sides as the man advantage unit is back to work again.
Well, the power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice, and they're attacking the net.
Feeds the puck over to Valimaki. Here's a short pass to Phil. Colorado's got possession while undermanned. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Colorado's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. The Wolves work it through center. Quick shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Here's a pass down low. Can't get a hold of that pass. Grabbed along the boards by Valimaki. Let's let go. And that goes off the glove, and we'll play on. Oh, they do it again!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
The Wolves will play it in their own end. A chance in front! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Miner. And they get the puck out of harm's way. And now it's grabbed by Slavin. Takes a shot. Oh, great save here!
Miner's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
They move the puck out of harm's way. The Wolves gain possession along the wall. quickly over to Brindamore. Chicago's through center and now on the offensive end. And he snags that one with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Tynan's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Eagles win the draw. Oh, and he misfires on that. Chicago's got the puck. And he takes the feed. Sails over the net.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Ahead of steam now towards the front. Oh, he'll feel that one. Looks to make a play over to Nielsen. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. The Wolves have it against the wall. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Tynan. Primo's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's got a 3-1 lead. Titans won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. The Eagles have been generating a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. The Wolves win the draw here at their own end. Taken along the wall by Tynan. Denies him in front.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. Feeds the puck to Smith. Chicago's going on the attack as they gain the zone. The Eagles have it from their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it to Behrens. From the left side, they gain the zone. And he takes the feed. Denies him on the play.
Primo's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage and in making the stops that he needs to. The man, his team's played well. They've got going north. They've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Handles the pass from the right wing. Shot! And that's right on! Takes the pass from his goaltender. From center, they get into the attacking area. Havlicek's got it along the wing. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. And he takes the pass. Just wide. Puck scooped up by Smith. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Wolves have it now. Smith's carrying it ahead. Shot just wide. Colorado's got possession of the puck. Great pressure with the stick. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Chicago's got control. He scores! Now who needs the ice cream cake when you snipe on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. Well, he's not going to get a point, but he certainly will get the fist bumps on the bench. I mean, he initiated that contact to allow his team to even have the puck. I mean, that is impact.
Chicago's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Big time glove save by Miner. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of time left in this period. The Wolves just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Colorado's got the win off that draw. Wise plays it now. The Eagles cross the blue line and are on the attack. The Wolves look to start the transition game. And he's ridden off the puck. He says, let's get physical on that play. Good hand. The Eagles gain control of the puck. And that's broken up by Phil. Travel along the wall. Trying to get back on the attack now. Sends the pass over.
Colorado's entire team has been real lackluster from the beginning of this game. They looked ill-prepared at puck drop, and the only saving grace is they have half a game left to try and claw their way back into it.
Here's a chance behind the net. Oh, what a stop by Primo! Nadeau's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it on over to Phil. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Big hit. Takes the pass. And he moves it up to Suzuki. Fires it. Big stop right there. Passes it to Ivan. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick pass to Tynan. Oh, quick save. Here's a chance. Oh, puts it wide. I'm not sure what happened there.
Well, it almost looks as if he was rushing the shot, and then he lost control completely of that puck. Now, that is a grade A scoring opportunity. Huge one loss. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Magnus, the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
The Wolves win the defensive zone faceoff. Slides it on over to Gundler. The Wolves played along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Gundler. And will get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Eagles have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Magnus gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Can't pull the trigger. Lets it fly. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Quick feed to Nadeau. Chicago's on the attack. That goes wide. Colorado's got a hold of it against the wall. Magnus gaining momentum. The Eagles get a hold of it. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And that's blocked in traffic. The Wolves are on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. And we've got a 4-1 hockey game. The Eagles come up with the defensive zone draw. Moves the puck to Gushin. Into the attacking area from the left side. Here's a pass to the middle. The shot scores! And look at this. Suddenly they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. In this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Eagles desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. But finding a way to get it done, there's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Here's a short pass to Valimaki. Into the attacking end. Moves it quickly over to Beerley. Oh, he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the plate. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Puck dumped in. The Wolves scoop it up along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Swatted aside by the blocker. Wicked slap shot! And comes up empty. Taken by Sendin. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Colorado's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Sealy. Now over to Phil. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And the puck leaves the zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Wolves have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. The Eagles take it along the wall. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Colorado's won the face-off. Turns it aside with a glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Eagles win that offensive zone face-off. Quick pass to Nystrom. Here they come on the attack. Handles the puck. Denies him with a save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides it across to Nielsen. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. And he catches that one with the glove. Puck picked up by Brindamore. Feeds it on over to Slavin. Takes a shot. Stops that one. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. The Eagles need to find a way to convert on one of these scoring chances as they trail here in period number 2. Colorado's won the draw. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it. Oh, a great hits up play to force the turnover by Barré-Boulet. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Wolves lead at 4-2. The Eagles win the faceoff. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a great save on an excellent chance there. Slides the puck to Boucher. Slides it to Barré-Boulet. Quick feed to Nadeau. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. I love the goal on this play, but I think I even like the assist better. I mean, the contact that is initiated to be able to get possession of the puck is the reason why the whole play starts. Just love that initiator.
Chicago's had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in a game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They've been a wave tonight.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabs the puck in the corner. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Sends a pass over. Colorado's got it in their own zone. They've got numbers here. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Colorado's got the puck along the boards. Tosses it to Ivan. Here's a short pass to Amat. Puts it on net, and that goes off a body. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Phil. Takes the feed. Nystrom's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. The Wolves gain possession. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. The Eagles gain possession along the wall. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Oh, misses the net. God, what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendon.
Tries to feed it across. Colorado's got it in their own zone. The Eagles looking against the half wall. They fight for it along the boards. The Wolves will play it from the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Slides it diagonally to Smith. Here's a shot. Miners opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Well, we're getting a little action, finally, a little life out of this team here, James, but it's a little too late. I mean, they weren't ready to start this game, and it's a reason why they've been blown out. Quite frankly, they were not ready.
Here in the back half of this period, no shortage of offense, most of it from one end. It's 5-2. Havlichev's won the draw there on the attack. And that's blocked from someone in front. Gains control of the puck here at the line. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. The Eagles get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. The Eagles get a hold of the puck in their own end. Colorado's looking to break out. Can't connect. Passes on over to Slavin. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Primo. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Colorado's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Magna's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Brule. Takes the feed at the back end. Here's a shot. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. take possession off the draw here in their own end. The Wolves take it along the wing. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Quick shot, and that goes off course off a body. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Suzuki's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has the goal. This is a blowout game. At times, they've had the stats.
Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. The Wolves have it in the offensive end. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Receives the pass. Takes a shot. And there's the save. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. The Wolves have it from their own end. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Scooped up along the wall by Barré-Boulet. Picked off. Snaps one here in the slot. Shuts him down.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be scared of the shooter, that's a great save.
Passes it over. Here's a chance. Into the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Moves it to Yoon. Colorado's got it along the wall. The Eagles have it now. Here's a shot. Stops him cold. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, Chicago's got a 5-2 lead. The Eagles win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Primo's going to hang on for a whistle. Colorado's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. The Wolves take possession off the faceoff. They gain the zone from the left side. Feeds it over. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. Oh, man, that's a tough one for the goaltender. He's still looking for it. He's bobbing, ebbing, and flowing because there's so many layers in front of him. He doesn't even get a look at this.
The Eagles are going to swap goaltenders.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
The Wolves are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Takes the feed. The Wolves are across the line and into the offensive end. Shot! Big time stop!
Posh is in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Shot! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body. Barons took a blow to the head there, James, and he is staggering, and he needs assistance to make it down the tunnel. This is really tough to watch. You know, with head injuries, how difficult they can be. You have to make sure that all protocols are enforced.
Yeah, and absolutely the right call. Certainly a concern on the ice, and definitely a concern on the bench because he is a big part of this squad. Dumps it in. The Eagles gain control of the puck against the wall. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Here's the puck. Comes up with the stop. Feeds it over to Slavin. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Eagles have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Handles the pass. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Quick pass to Brindamore. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Wolves played along the boards. What a steal in his own end.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Dishes it off. Fires it. Off target. Picked up along the wall by Ivan. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Puck grab by Brindamore. And he takes the dish. Quick pass to Fensor.
Kudler is going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Colorado's won the face-off deep in their own end. And now he passes it to Wise. Puck scooped up by Sendin. Goes right to the crease. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Colorado's across the blue line. Pass back to the point. There's a shot. Fantastic save. Puts it on net. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Eagles seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Suzuki's won the draw inside his own end. Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. The Eagles gain control of the puck. Into the offensive end now. Shot! He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player or an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. And this guy is so difficult to defend against because you can't separate him from the puck, and you can try hitting him, shoving him, and nothing's working right now because he knows how to maintain possession because he's got that strength on his skates. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch, and really a clinic as he takes it to the net.
The Eagles now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
The Wolves have it behind the net. Lowers the boom with that hit. All right, Boulet's going to play it to the corner. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed, but he's all around the net.
Slides the puck ahead to Seeley. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Megna's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'm going to love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
Colorado's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. The Wolves will play it against the boards. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Eagles win the draw on their own end. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Levels them with the hit. The Wolves have it against the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Fires it on net. Just wide of the net.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end. Quick feed to Ivan. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. They don't get it out, but they still have the puck. Here he is in close. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and the sequence to take it to the net.
Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner.
Every playoff game, our team store brings you our item of the game. Stay warm and stylish here at the rink with a scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
injury has ruled him out for the remainder of this game. We just received confirmation, James, and this is a real tough blow when you hear it from the medical staff. I mean, he's got to be feeling it, extremely frustrated now. What do you do with the lineup?
Well, unfortunate news, but at least it provides clarity for the coaching staff one way or another going forward. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Primo's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save and how it can be such an energy booster and momentum swinger for your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
The Eagles have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. The Wolves win it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Hyman's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Slides it across. Too many bodies in the way. Chicago's grabbed a hold of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And he puts that one aside with ease. Back to the point it goes. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Hyman's won the faceoff. Middleton stick handling in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Puustinen. The Eagles carry it along the wall. Sends the pass down low. Huge steal at his own end. Here's a shot. Great save. Scores! On the rebound and puts it home.
Well, this is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does, and he finds himself with a goal.
Colorado's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Oh, denies it with the save. I think he got the blocker on it.
Cautious, dialed in, and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Plays the puck up ahead. Takes a shot with the stop. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Slides the puck to Valimaki. Broken up in the neutral zone by Megna. Moves it quickly over to Gushin. And he takes the feed.
Megna's just pumped, James, and he's got 3 goals in the game, and his body language says it all. He's having some fun.
Robidas got it in the defensive end. On the attack along the boards. Colorado's got the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Robidas crossed the line and gained the zone. Chicago's got the puck against the wall. Oh, whoa, what a blocker save! Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Colorado's trailing early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Now they got to finish. Good job tangling up his opponent here. They go on the attack through center. Bradley's got it against the boards. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. And now he moves it to Nystrom. Taken by Ivan. Up along the wing. Moves it to Bradley. Looks to set up at the point now. The Wolves take possession in the defensive end. Chicago's got it into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Denies him on the stop. We got a penalty coming up here. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession to the penalty box for the home team. The Wolves once again send out their power play unit.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Quick pass to Tynan. Here's a chance. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Takes the feed from the wing. Cutting to the slot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Takes control of the puck. Storms him with the blocker. Works it across to Middleton. And now it's grabbed by Nadeau. Nice zone entry on the left side. Here's a shot. And he's got the answer for that one. And he comes up big again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Wolves gain possession along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Colorado's got the puck short-handed. And they manage to clear it. The Wolves scoop it up along the boards. Smith's taking it from his own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And they send it down the ice. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Wolves take it from their own end with time running out on this man advantage. Smith's lugging the puck and tries to make a diagonal pass to Robida. The Wolves get a hold of the puck along the boards. Great presence on the ice to knock that down. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end.
Hughes almost back on the ice.
The Wolves fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Taken along the wall by Smith. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Quick feed to Ivan. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Slides it over to Vierling. Chicago's got it along the wall. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. The Eagles play it along the wing. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Colorado's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. The Wolves start with the puck in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Oh, that just goes wide!
When you're the guy that's getting the opportunities, you got to find a way to work the magic, especially when you're trailing in a game, and he's had this puck on his stick all night long. He's got to find a way to hit the net.
Picked up along the boards by Middleton. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Takes a shot, and that one's denied. The Eagles have it now. Colorado's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Shot! Denies him!
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
with possession along the wall. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Grindemore's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Chicago's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Here's a short pass to Slavin. Denied by the goaltender.
Gunler's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has, in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
Colorado's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Heinen's won it off the faceoff. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Across the line. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Shot. Oh, what a save in front. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And that's stolen by Grindamore. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Fires it. Shuts them down. Grabbed along the board by Megna. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Misses over the net.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that prime time scoring area. You don't get that too often, and he just sails it and misses the net.
And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Suzuki. Here's a shot, and he gets in front of that. Through center along the wing. Shot! The Wolves gain possession in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Chicago's in transition. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Takes it into the slot. Here's a chance in front. And that caroms right off the mask.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
The Eagles gain possession. Colorado's on the attack. Kick save. Oh, a great one at that. The Wolves will play it from the defensive zone. And the puck's booted away. Taken by Bradley. He got all of that hit. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Smith. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Robidas got the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Amat.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
Scrum along the boards. Tries Tries to feed it over to Suzuki. And he takes the feed. Takes the puck at the point. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Quick pass across to Bradley. Here's an on-man rush. Fires it on net. And he comes up with the glove save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Eagles have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Ivan's been flagged for cross-checking.
The body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
The Wolves send their man advantage unit out once more.
Well, this is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Puck battle along the boards. Chicago's got the puck. Routine pass save made by Posh. Quick pass to Nielsen. Moves the puck into the attacking area. No room for that one to get through. And a great save. Chicago's moving it along the wing. Colorado's got possession while undermanned. Looking for space inside the D zone. Takes a shot. Makes a save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Wolves have it behind the cage. Quick feed to Nadeau. And now he angles it across to Suzuki. Shot! To the zone with the one-timer save! Wow! Too much congestion in front. Here's a short pass to Sendin. Nice lead pass from the goaltender. The Wolves cross the line and gain the zone. Here's the pass. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save.
Posh is able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, what a stick save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Phipps at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And he makes the save. Colorado's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Chicago's got possession of the puck.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building.
Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Chicago's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
I would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
Tip shot in front. That's blocked. Moves it over to Niuchev. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Picked off by Nielsen.
Game management is everything, and you have to You can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Loses his balance on the play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Picked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Chicago's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Brind'Amour's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Well, he's just a master at the seeing eye shot. His head is up the whole way, but he has perfect timing, recognizing where the screen is and knowing that the goaltender will not be able to track the shot.
Chicago's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Scooped up along the wall by Seeley. Oh, big time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Slides the puck across to Slavin. Along the wing up the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Slides it across. Takes the feed at the point. With the stop. Chicago's looking to break out. The Wolves are across the line and into the offensive end. Puts it on net. Glove save made by Primo.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Wolves have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Sendin's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. In close! Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Colorado's got the puck along the boards. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Moves it to Suzuki. He carries the puck up along the wing.
Robidas looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Handles it along the blue line. Oh, he got a pile on it. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Mott. The Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone through center. Here's a chance. And that one's stopped. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. The Eagles work it through center. Here's a shot. And that's blocked away. Fearling's got the puck in his own zone. The Eagles have it from their own end. Houston's picking up steam. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Denied by Posh. Angles it over to Houston. And now he tries to get it across to Toporowski. The Wolves gain control of the puck. Pass across to Brind'Amour. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot! And he was ready for that one. Slides the puck down low. Back at the point, they set it up. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Picked up along the wall by Toporowski. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Oh, here we go. Moves it quickly over to Puustinen. Primo's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The Wolves have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. Phillips won it in their own end. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Chicago's got it along the wall. Back to the blue line. Passes it over. Fires it. And a save. Takes the pass. Puck grabbed by Bradley. Primo's going to wait for the whistle, and I don't mind this strategy here, Cheryl.
Me neither. I mean, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He has been dominant between the pipes, and he knows he needs to pounce on this puck. He looks up at the game clock. They're winning. Not much time left in the third. They got to figure out a way to play it safe.
Phillips won a big draw in their own end. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes a shot. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight. And the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight. Not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out. That's a fabulous goal, and let's have a look at it again here. It is all based on the speed, the quickness to get by your opponent, and then to explode towards the net to create the chance that winds up going in.
The Wolves continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Beats it over. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Puck picked up by Niuchev. Chicago's got it against the boards. The Eagles take possession in the defensive end. Here they come. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Ivan's going to play it against the half wall. And he shut the door on that last play. Into the offensive end now. The Eagles pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Slides it back to the blue line. There's another for the hit parade. Chicago's moving it into the offensive end. The Eagles gain possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Megna. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a chance in front. And it's blocked. Handles the puck. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by Posh. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Wolves' offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. With the blast! Oh, what a save on the slapper! Chicago's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Comes up with a stop. Sends a pass over. Shot! Denies him with a save. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Quick pass to Tynan. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Havlicek's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. And a solid job tying up his opponent.
Line change.
Shakes off the coverage. The Wolves took it along the wall. Way too much congestion blocks that. Works it across to Amat. Nielsen's got it on the offensive end. Shot! And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Puck scooped up by Tynan. Fires it! Pad save with ease! The Wolves gain possession along the wall. Takes the feed. Slides the puck to Robida. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Tries to feed it over to Akan. Slides it across to Amat. Wise takes it along the wing. Here's a shot. And there's the save. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Taken along the wall by Suzuki. Dishes it to Nadeau. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Bradley. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Puts it on net. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! And he was ready for that save.
Gagnier's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. The Wolves really put on a special teams performance here tonight here, Pounder.
Yeah, it was a clinic. It was a clinic in movement and utilizing different options. They kept the PK guessing, and they were rewarded for their efforts.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.